we'll see here as I see what's coming. I'm in the first Mercedes there, split between the two Ferraris. I got swamped off the start, no pun intended, by the two Ferraris. Seb is the one on the inside, screen left, and Kimmy is screen right on my left. And I'm going to slowly paint the picture here. If I can get to my camera. There we go, inside the car. I see this happening in front of me. And I know that Seb's got way too narrow of a line going into that turn. There's just no way he's going to make that. So I made the decision, let me back it up a little bit. As soon as I see Kimmy poking his nose out on the left of the screen, okay, you see it there. I don't see it until here. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. That's when I decide I'm going to back out and just watch what happens. Hamilton just sort of sneaks in there too. Now let's go back to the wide view, change it to, there we are. Back it up a little bit. Seb slides through, takes off Kimmy's front right wing. And Ferrari Woes. Now here I am, almost about to T-bone Seb, so let's put it into my perspective. Oh, no, one too far. There we are. This is what I'm looking at, and I'm panicking at this point. Outwardly, I'm cool as a cucumber, but at this point I'm like, shit, what do I do? And I got off the throttle and just let Seb do what Seb does. Well, he doesn't really do that very often, but yeah, that's what happens. He ends up filtering all the way to the back and spent the rest of the race just trying to get back into the points. Spoiler alert, he did not. He finished 11th, but it was still a pretty good recovery. So we'll get back to my car. I'm in front of, no, actually I am technically behind Max and in front of Lewis. But at some point I think I got a yellow flag penalty or warning for passing. Let's see, who did I end up passing? Okay, so I've passed Hamilton. Yeah, there, I've passed Hamilton. So that's one warning of a car that I've overtaken that I have to give back because of that red, or the yellow flag. And I get ahead of, yeah, I'm slightly ahead of Max there. So I have to give that place back as well. So I slow down just a little bit, and see, the yellow flag, or the warning for Hamilton, disappeared. It went from, I had overtaken 2 cars illegally to just Verstappen. So I got off the throttle a little until he pulled up in front. Hamilton at no point gets that position back. So here I'm thinking I'm going to get a penalty for Hamilton, and then he slides up and takes that position. So I'm no longer under penalty, and then I slide through, take that position back into third. All the while without making contact. Made it a little difficult for him, and then I decide to dive up Max is inside, and I got position 2 back. A little bit of a corner cut. I didn't get a warning, which I probably should have. That I had two tires on the grass. That should have been a warning. But right here, our tires are kind of locked. I don't know. I guess you can't see it from that angle. There, that's a better angle. So I kind of tap my brakes to unlock our tires. And then get back on the throttle. And another corner cut that I didn't get a warning for, so... I'm not sure what the penalty system was on about there. I definitely should have gotten 2 warnings in that first complex of turns. And that's basically how the race started. Seb will move up. There he is. He's just getting back onto the track. So he's got it all to do for the entire race. And he has... It doesn't look like he has any wing damage. But Raikkonen did, and I believe he had to come in the very next lap and gave me the lead. But that's basically how that all transpired. I actually caught up to him fairly quick. Show him a little bit further. But yeah, this race started full wets, absolutely horrible conditions. Turned into inters and then onto the dries. So it was an eventful race. You got your money's worth if you were at the track watching it, but nobody was. So while I don't like running in the wet, it is entertaining, and it is kind of fun to drive once I get into driving, get over that period of, oh shit, it's raining. And I liked my setup. My setup was pretty good. Riding the curbs a little. Concede the position for now. And in the next turn, I try and outbrake them. Ride the curb, and I've got the job done. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first lap of the British Grand Prix. If you enjoyed this little bit of action, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave it a thumbs down. It doesn't bother me either way, but I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.